Hi, my name is Christina, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play soccer. So one of the most basic rules about soccer is you got to not use your hands. So rule of thumb, if it's from the shoulder down to your fingers, you can't use them. However, what you can use is you can use your footsies, you can use your thighs, you can use anything else that you want, just not your arms. But the rule is that you have to get this soccer ball into a net on either side. So one side, if you're on this side, so if you're defending this side, which means that you're protecting the goal on this side, then that means that you're going to be trying to score on that goal. Now you got to remember, you're passing to your teammates because this is definitely a team sport and there's no I in team, guys. So the first thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to split everybody up into two teams, but I don't necessarily have two teams today. But the thing is, I can still play by myself. So what we're going to do is I'm just dribbling, and then I'm going to shoot, and then I score, and then that's 1 point for me. And you're just trying to get the most amount of points by the time the game ends. If it goes out of bounds on the side, then that means that you do a throw-in. You use both hands, you take it up over your head, and you go straight forward. And there's got to be a goalie. And so what the goalie is he is the only person on both, so there's one on both soccer teams, and there's only one on each soccer team. And they are the only person in soccer that is allowed to use their hands when they are not bringing the ball in bounds. And so the goalie is just trying to protect the goal, but the thing is they can't go out of the little area or the little goalie box. So once they step outside of the goalie box, they are considered a regular player. And once a goal is scored, then at that point, the goalie would take the ball and the goalie would be the one to bring the ball back into play. Thank you. So the first scenario that I will be talking about today is if a kindergartner were to come to camp and they were to miss their mom so much. And so what I would have to do then is I would start off the day just trying to get eye level to them. So maybe that means taking a knee, maybe that means squatting like this, and just trying to get eye level to have a conversation about what the issue might really be, even though they say that it's their mommy, because there's got to be something behind it. And a lot of times the reason why kindergartners miss their moms is because this might be their first time away from their mom, especially because they're starting kindergarten the next year. So what we would then do is we'd try and go throughout the day, and I just keep learning more and more about this camper, and honestly see what their favorite activity might be throughout the day. And once we find that activity that kind of even makes them smile just a little bit, then we just continue to milk that activity a lot, get them really excited for it, and make sure that they can find some good friends, and just make sure that they're having a fun day, because I know that that's what camp is all about, and we don't want anybody to be sad or missing their mom. So it's definitely a big part to make it feel like we're there for them, just as much as their mom would be if they were. The second issue that I will be talking about today is if a child comes in and they're just having a really hard day, and their behavior just seems to be off, and it's demanding a lot of my attention, and their behavior is just not quite where we need it to be. A lot of times this can happen when a parent just hasn't enforced the fact that you can't use violence or just stuff like that, or they just want attention. Maybe they get a lot of attention at home, or maybe they don't get enough at home, and so they come to camp, and that's just their place to either get more attention, or they feel like they're not getting it enough at camp. So a lot of times if you just spend a little bit more time with that kid, and that kid feels like you really know them and you really care for them and you're willing to spend time with them, while not taking your attention away from other campers, of course, it's definitely important that they know that you're there for them and that you can help them out throughout the day, and we can work to find different behavioral stuff with them instead of constantly telling them to go to the office, because sometimes there is something behind it and they just need to talk it out a little bit. So the first thing that I would take if I were to go onto a stranded island would be a plastic sheet of some sort, just so you could take some of the ocean water, put it into like a little ditch, and then you put the plastic wrap over it, and then you put a rock on top of it. But the thing is you gotta also have a cup, which is my second item, to make sure that you can collect it when you put the rock on top of it. That way when it evaporates, you have good drinking water that you can have. And my third item would be a fishing pole to make sure that I can have food and just some relaxation, because if I'm going to be on this island for a while, I gotta learn some way to not be stressed out.